Sora is the main character in the Kingdom Hearts series, and after talking about every single character in the franchise, I think it's time to talk about his story, the main story of Kingdom Hearts. This is going to take a few videos. Sora's childhood is surprisingly detailed. He was raised on the mainland of Destiny Islands. He had a mother and a father. He and his good old friend Riku would sail to an abandoned island floating just outside his window. When they were younger, his father would bring him there, and as he got older, he and the kids would learn to sail there on their own. It was the perfect hangout. It had a waterfall, makeshift shacks, a spooky cave, an obstacle course, and the perfect place to sit and watch the sunset. His life was great, but one day there was a meteor shower that changed everything. We don't know the exact events of this meteor shower, but it is mentioned many times throughout the series. During this meteor shower, according to Melody of Memory, Ansem captured Kairi and sent her across the universe, and he followed her where she landed, in the hopes of finding the Child of Destiny. One night, Sora was sleeping, and he sensed this strange person in his dreams, Ventus. He was a complicated character with a mysterious past, but what mattered was that Ventus was hurt. Sora connected to him and helped him, and not soon after, Ventus died. His soul was lost in the cosmic wind. It's then that Riku convinced Sora to reach out with his feelings and help him. Ventus and Sora merged. Part of Ventus became part of Sora's very soul. A lot of people believe that Sora is the fated Child of Destiny, that he has the mythical power of super empathy, and that he's able to connect his soul to others, and even merge souls with them. Sora's childhood was simple and clean. He played on the island, and he was close with his friends. But after that meteor shower, Riku, Kairi, and Sora wanted to leave their home. They wanted to explore the cosmos and learn the truth about the universe. So out of all the things that they would have done as a bunch of dumb kids, they made a raft. They were going to run away from home on a grand quest to explore the sea. They probably would have died if Riku didn't open the door to darkness. Once the door opened, everything fell apart. The world was devoured by darkness. Kairi's heart left her body and hid inside of Sora. Riku was stolen and became Maleficent's apprentice, and Sora was lost. He had nothing but Riku's Keyblade, the Kingdom Key. He woke up in a world where all lost people go, Traverse Town. He found friends that would help him and learned about the Heartless and the Keyblade. He traveled from Disney World to Disney World and saved everyone he met. He was a hero. A shining beacon of positivity. Despite the fact that he was just a normal kid, he fought every enemy with a smile on his face. While he was traveling the cosmos, locking the hearts of each world shut, so darkness couldn't destroy them, Kairi was trying to reach out, subtly speaking to Sora, giving him visions and trying to explain that her soul was hiding with him the whole time. While Sora was on fun, exciting adventures, learning to fly and trying to save princesses, Riku was getting closer and closer to the darkness, desperately trying to wake Kairi up. When Sora confronted Riku, he learned the truth. The Keyblade wasn't his. His new friends left him, and he was all alone. Sora always believed that his friends were his power, that without them, he was nothing. After giving a big speech about it, his friends came to his side, and before Riku could fight him, the Keyblade picked Sora. Sora was officially a Keyblade bearer, and Riku had become fully possessed. Sora realized what he needed to do to save Kairi, to beat Ansem, to save the universe itself. Sora stabbed himself in the chest. He released the hearts of all the kidnapped princesses and set them free, but there was a cost. Sora was gone. He had become heartless. Kairi desperately searched for him, and with the power of true love and Disney magic, she saved him. He was back. All the darkness purged from his heart, but something was missing. Deep down, something was gone. There wasn't time to think about that. Sora and Kairi returned to Traverse Town. It's here that they had their moment. Kairi asked Sora to promise that he would come back. She gave him her good luck charm Oathkeeper, and said he should be sure to give it back to her. Sora promised to come back, and he left. It was time for Sora to end all of this. He fought his way to Ansem and kicked his ass. Ansem opened the door to the realm of darkness, and he was destroyed by the light trapped inside. Riku was trapped. He had to close the door. He He asked Sora to keep Kairi safe, to be happy without him, to leave him to stay in the darkness forever. So Sora said goodbye, and they shut the door. Sora could have returned home. He could have forgotten all about Riku. He could have went with Kairi like he promised, like Riku wanted him to. But Sora could never leave anyone behind. He sadly told Kairi that he would see her again, and she was gone. Sora was on a long, winding road, searching for Riku, when suddenly Pluto had arrived with a letter from the king, and that's how it all started. Sora's childhood is all about positivity, about the power that friends give you. When you have a solid support system, you can do anything. Riku was alone, surrounded by people who didn't care about him, who used him, and that's why he lost. But Sora knew that no one should be left alone. No one should have to sit in the dark. And that's the beauty of Kingdom Hearts. A lot of people argue about the details of the games, and many people disagree on how the characters fit in. But everyone can agree that this is what it's all about. Supporting each other. Never letting anyone feel left out. Being the best you can be, and never leaving someone behind. That's what Kingdom Hearts is all about. Anyway, I'm Aloney the Bard, and that's Sora's Childhood. Thanks for listening. Bye. That one was good. I feel like I'm going to end up repeating myself soon. I'm going to be going more in depth about the games after I'm done talking about Sora. But, you know, Sora's story is just so intertwined with the plot. It's kind of hard to not get caught up in the story of the games. Next time, we're going to talk about how Sora grew from an eternally positive kid to an even more optimistic teenager. If you like this video, check out this one about Ventus. I have a feeling you're going to need to know a lot more about him for the next one. If you're interested, I've started a new podcast called Commute. It's a show where you sit shotgun as I drive to work and back. It's a cozy show where I sit down and answer questions, read comments, talk about the struggles of being a creator, and talk about stuff. I think it's pretty good. In the newest one I made, I talk about my latest video, Riku's Sacrifice. I point out some mistakes I made, some points people brought up, and how I feel about how divisive it was for some people. I think it's pretty fascinating. If you need some background noise and you don't mind hearing a content creator ramble about content creation, it's pretty good. Anyway, bye.